go. Alright, this is Mr. Bandy, and I'm going to briefly go over how you can use white box learning to draw a dragster and to do a dragster that is within specifications. First of all, you need to get to this particular website up here, whiteboxlearning.com/login. You're going to click on the dragster. This particular student ID and group ID you need to get from Mr. Bandy. But I'm going to go ahead and put my ID in there, and then the group ID, which is for everybody in my classes, is 11CE. Log in. Okay, this is the first window I'm going to come to, and I'm just going to go ahead and start off with engineering. I'm going to briefly go over how to get one built, at least get it started. But now you need to come up and do the research, because there's some reading and there's some quizzes that you're going to find in here. I ask you a couple questions. And this is how I grade on the research and on the engineering. So right now it's going to come up and I'm going to have a blank screen when it first fires up here. Hopefully it'll be soon. Maybe. Oh, kind of slow. Okay, there we go. Now, if you notice, I just turned these two on right here, the eyeball and the wrench, and so I can see the blank chunk of wood. Now, if you notice this little area back here, and that is where the CO2 cartridge goes, that'll mean something later on. So let's just go ahead and get started building. I'm going to go ahead and click on the upper profile. I want to see it, and then I also want to work on it. So it's going to rotate around, and I'm up here. I'm going to close that. I'm going to add, I'm going to add some pieces to it, or some dots. Oops, it was already on add. And that will help me form the top profile of the car, so I can move it around a little bit. Kind of get it where it needs to be, or where I want it. I'm going to hit apply and done. Now let's work on the bottom profile, or the lower. I want to see it, and then I want to work on it. Now if you'll notice this here, this is not going to work. So I need to be able to move it. And I'm going to move this on up here. I want to add in a couple more pieces here also. I'm going to move those around. And hold on a second while I answer the phone. This is Mr. Bandy. Okay. Bye. Ruby, go see Mr. Adair, please. Go. Okay, sorry about that. I had to answer the phone. They wouldn't quit ringing. Okay. So here's kind of the side profile of my car. But where are my axles? I don't see them. So right over here, I want to click on the eyeball for the axle and eyeball for the rear axle. And then there they are. I can see them right there. The little bitty gray dot right there and right there. And so let's look at the top profile on it. And I'm going to work on that. So apply and done. And I'm going to look at the top now. I'm going to go ahead and turn this top, that lower and upper off, because I don't need to see them right now. I want to add in a couple pieces, a couple little spots. This allows me to move things around. Okay, here's the move. Move that down there, around there like that, and move that there like that, and then move that in there a little bit closer to the area right there, the wall thickness. This has to be 3 millimeters, so I don't want to get too close. And so then I'm going to apply and done. And I'm going to look at the kind of the rough outline of my car now. Down here I can kind of cycle through the views of it. I can get a look at my car. Okay. Now if you notice, right here where the axle goes through, I left it flat. I cannot change that. Looks like I can move something here a little bit. Go ahead and move that on over a little closer. Kind of like that. Apply and done. Okay, now there's many more things I need to do here, but at least right now I have the body of the car where it should be for it to be within spec. There's a couple things I'll need to do also to change. So I can click on the outputs, click on the design specs, and right now my car actually weighs too much. So I'm going to have to change a few things here. But everything else is in the black, and so I'm good. I'm just going to have to reduce some of the weight because I'm too heavy. Anyway, that's just a brief idea of how to get your car designed and get it started, and how you can add points and then move them around. Alright, that's Mr. Bandy. Thank you. See you later. Bye.